Breaking news: U.S.-Iran tensions explode over Strait of Hormuz. A major escalation is unfolding right now, involving Iran, the United States, Israel, and one of the most important oil routes on Earth, the Strait. Here is everything you need to know, clearly, accurately, and without exaggeration. Reports now indicate that Iran is moving forward with a new approach to controlling access through the Strait of Hormuz. According to these reports, Iran has started charging up to $2 million per tanker for ships to pass through this critical waterway. There are also claims that Japan has already paid for safe passage. If confirmed, this would mark a significant shift in how Iran manages one of the world's most important oil transit routes. The Strait of Hormuz is responsible for transporting nearly 20% of global oil supply. Any restriction, delay, or added cost in this route has immediate global consequences. However, it is important to state clearly, these payment claims are still developing and require confirmation from multiple reliable sources. The Strait of Hormuz is not just a regional issue. It connects major oil producers in the Middle East to the rest of the world. Countries across Asia, Europe, and North America depend heavily on oil shipments that pass through this route. If Iran begins enforcing high charges or restricting access, the effects could include rising fuel prices worldwide, increased shipping costs, economic pressure on countries that rely on imported energy. This is why any development involving the strait immediately becomes global news. US President Donald Trump has issued a strong and direct warning. He stated that if Iran does not fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours without threats or restrictions, the United States could respond by targeting Iran's power infrastructure. This includes major power plants and energy facilities. Such a move would represent a serious escalation. Energy infrastructure is critical to Iran's economy and daily life. Any strike on these facilities could have widespread consequences inside the country and across the region. Iran responded quickly to the warning. Iran's military spokesperson delivers English message directly to Trump. "Hey Trump, you're fired. You're familiar with this sentence? Thank you for your attention to this matter. The central headquarters of Khatam al-Anbiya."
Hey Trump, you are fired. You are familiar with this sentence. Thank you for your attention to this matter. The central headquarters of...
At the same time, reports circulating online claim that Iran has identified potential targets in case of a US strike their energy facilities. These alleged targets include major power and water facilities across several countries in the region. Countries mentioned in these reports include Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Kuwait, Jordan. The situation: now the US has already struck Iran's biggest power plant after the 48 hours. Video shows violent explosions in Tehran, Iran last night from US-Israeli airstrikes. What is confirmed is that tensions are rising rapidly. Military, political, and economic pressure is increasing. The situation remains highly unstable, and developments can change quickly. At this stage, several outcomes are possible. Diplomatic efforts could reduce tensions, Iran could adjust its position on the Strait of Hormuz, or the situation could escalate further if warnings turn into actions. The world is watching closely because any escalation will have global consequences. This is a developing situation. Stay informed, stay alert. Follow for accurate and verified breaking news updates. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any major developments. And share your thoughts. How do you think this situation will unfold?